chaotic. Tables rule the elements, a few are delicate to touch. And yo, these days it almost seems that we can't get enough of this life that we live. Direct the light to show me where to step, and no, I don't plan a trip, but I fall in love sometimes. Hey yo, can I take a sip from the glass of wine? And now I'm drunk, sedated and numb to the occasion. I'm ruled by the thumb, but it's my mind that proves evasive. I view the places where I go, and so I see, hopefully with open eyes. You'll know it's me, poetry is what I write. No need to bust a rap because it's music that I make, so don't confuse it for a trap. And now I'm caught, enslaved in chains, but still I'm walking free. And talk is cheap, is what the poor man said for weeks. I spend my time like a money-hungry clock, searching for that perfect diamond, but all I found were rocks, and so it stops. Who we are and what we were is fate and premature. I paint a picture in your mind with nothing but descriptive words. Of beauty's image is a blur. I get the message like a nerve, but I receive. Refuse like a skeptic to believe without proof. I hope you understand me like a roof that I support and build with truth. But if it's not, then it's a lie. We struggle to survive inside this world that we surprise, but instead we choose to fight over land and overseas. My mind is fertilized like eggs and ovaries. I was knighted for my loyalty by a queen, but now I've grown to be larger than life, just like a dream. The darker the night, the more I see, I drown in blackness. I found my glasses on the ground. My heart is made of plastic, so it can't be broken down. My spoken sound is heard almost like a whisper. It travels with the winds that push the clouds and makes you shiver. But I'm not cold, and day by day I'm getting old, or maybe older, or at least that's all I know and all I'm told. And still I'm doubting, it's like I'm pushing boulders up the mountain. My pen's my fountain that obtains eternal use. Sometimes I feel like shouting, what's the outcome? But yo, really what's the use? But yo, really what's the use?
Look, memory can change the shape of a room, it can change the color of a car. And memories can be distorted. They're just an interpretation, they're not a record. And they're irrelevant if you have the facts.
I try my hardest, cultivating thoughts for harvest, so when the winter comes I can prevent myself from starving. It's on the market, in my mind I'm just an artist, here to lead the way and find the light to blind the darkness. My rhymes are heartless, it's the beat that got me started, releasing to my veins and through my system where it's charted. Harmless though it harnesses the eyes behind the arnets. My skills are fossilized just like the skulls beneath the tar pits, flying through the sky just like Aladdin on a carpet with jasmine. I just imagine that the world is mine to hearken, but I lost it, and every single drop has gone to profit. And so I lie awake and put a picture in my locker where it's softened, cause all too often I find myself forgotten, lost inside a planet where no one can read the cautions. And souls are getting sold by these execs who run the auctions to the highest bidder, but I know that God is watching over me, supposedly exposing me like nudity. The truth is seen but beautifully, the scrutiny of a true MC. I try to maintain my motives and my morals. The wisdom of a truth is never written but through oral influence. I speak it fluent, an anxious student who roams the ancient ruins with the Trojans and the Bruins, playing golden harps and music and wearing tunics. And yo, I end with the beginning, but I start with the conclusion. I pick a tulip to show my love, but don't abuse it. My skies are of the bluest, open wide for you to tune in. With soft acoustic strings are usable like Cupid, trying to strike love and earn my wings just to prove my prudence. My rhymes are lucid, loose with lips, my dreams elusive. I see illusions through my eyes of love that cause confusion, but it's better searching endlessly for my oasis in this desert with more than basic effort, retracing steps upon this pavement made forever. It doesn't end, no never. It's a struggle that pulls apart my heart and makes a puzzle which is uncompleted. But until I'm troubled, counting time by light just like the Hubble as I see it. But far amazing when I'm stargazing on these hills. I drift away in thought into a world where nothing's real, and still it gives me chills, sending shivers down my spine. I think about this place in space, but yo, it's in my mind, in my mind, in my mind, in my mind.